Hey, good evening, and welcome to module number 7. And this week we start looking at a few topics that are probably not as familiar with us. Once again, I repeat that every week, I guess, but they're so important to the development of things that are going to happen as we move forward. So there's two things I want to talk about. First of all, we know about the American Revolution, right? That's like number one. Whether it's a world history class, American history class, or just general, you know about the American Revolution and how a bunch of ragtag, excuse me, people in the colonies rise up to fight against the formidable British redcoats, and amazingly were able to defeat the best army in the world. And that sets the stage for the creation of America. And then we look at the French Revolution, and we start to see how the poor rise up against nobility, and this fight for equality based on the results of the American Revolution lead to the French Revolution. And that one is we know some about, but we don't know all of it. And then there's a third one. So you have like the three great revolutions, and the third one is the Latin American or the Latin Revolution, which features the liberator of South America, Simón Bolívar. Fascinating individual that doesn't get near the pages of in history or the movies or podcast or whatever. We focus on Jefferson, and we look at Napoleon, even King Louis. But when you look at Latin America and the quest for liberty, it's really fascinating. So we'll study that a little bit this week also. But one of the other things that I want to share with you this week as we look at chapter 20 and the Americas and society and culture, I want you to start thinking about this concept that's known as social Darwinism. Maybe you've heard of it, or maybe you haven't. Of course, Darwinism, many people understand the evolution of man coming from Darwin. Well, when you look at world history, any type of history actually, this concept of social Darwinism can best be summed up in survival of the fittest. That what you start to see is those with power, with money, with industry, get bigger, get better, get more powerful. And then those who don't have those things are weaker. And so it's this man versus man kind of fight, right? And if you have more resources, you're going to have more success. Survival of the fittest. There's a problem with this. And what you're going to start to see happen is if these people who are in power, or these people who have military, start to find themselves as better than others, then what they will do is pick off the weak. This kind of leads into where we're going in a few weeks with Hitler and with Germany, Stalin, and with Russia, where this idea, let's talk about Hitler, where Hitler was like the Jews who were very weak, who didn't have land, who didn't have a lot, who were really a struggle. You have Hitler that comes in and says, I'm going to get rid of them. I'm going to destroy them. I want nothing to do with them. And so they start picking off the Jews. And you start to see that survival of the fittest plays in to the modernization of America or even of the world. So take a look at that in context of world history as we see it today, but then also kind of see it as we are living in today's society. And you'll start asking yourself, is that still something that is in existence? So those are your assignments this week. I hope that you enjoy. I really love the Latin Revolution. We don't get to talk about it enough, but I really do like it, and I hope you love studying it as well. So have a great week, and go out and do something great. Look forward to reviewing your work. Take care. Email me if you got any questions.